if you realize that all there ever is in your life is this moment. Everything unfolds in the now. There is never a moment that's not now. There is only this moment. It's always now. Isn't that strange? But people live as if the now were not a desirable place. Some other now is the desirable place, but no other now exists except this one. So this is an enormous realization and awakening that all you have in your life, and this is why it's so precious and of such vital importance, all you ever have is this moment. So you might as well have a good relationship with this moment. You might as well become friendly with this moment, because after all, that's all there ever is. And if your mind pattern is one of antagonism towards the present moment, denial, antagonism, then your entire life, you miss the whole thing. You basically miss your entire life, because even when you're 75, 80, 85, you still, in some way, you've waited to start living. And it was always going to happen any moment now. It was always going to happen. And the last thing that you wanted, you were looking towards retirement. That was the big thing that was going to come. So your whole working life, you stared at the clock in the office, reaching, when is it, 5 o'clock, or whatever, in whatever way you denied the present moment. And then retirement comes, and then you, first day of your retirement, you sit in the chair, and you, now what? And very soon, where's your identity? You don't have the other people don't tell you anymore who you are. The function that you had is gone. There's nothing left. What am I going to do with myself? And that's the reason why actually many people die soon after they retire, because life has become totally purposeless. So, present moment, make the present, as I put it, make the present moment your friend, not your enemy. So, one way in which the present moment is denied is you reduce it always to a means to an end. It's because which means you're always on your way away. So I just need to get this out of the way because I want to get there. And you do it even with small things like preparing a cup of coffee or tea. You just walking from here to there. How much time do you spend moving the body from either by walking or by driving or by sitting on a bus? How much time of your life do you spend moving your body from point A to point B? And what is your state of consciousness while you're moving your body from point A to point B? Are you present with every step and enjoying the aliveness of this moment while you run towards the bus, or while you run from one end of your room to the other? Or are you so mentally fixated on where you want to need to get to that the intervening period is stressful? Stress is the disease that in our civilization most people suffer from, and it means it is a dysfunctional relationship with the present moment. It is a movement away. You would rather be somewhere else. You would rather already have finished what you're doing, and that mental projection away from now causes what we call stress. You are actually mentally ahead in the so-called future, which doesn't even exist, and you're being pulled towards it, and that pull is painful. And that is stress, which is conventionally called stress these days. And you can look in families, how families live with their children. There's never giving full attention to the child. You're always telling the child, have you done this? Now go and do this. And you call it responsible parenting. Have you brushed your teeth? No. Have you done your homework? go and now do this, now do that. But there's always, we need to do. What do I need to do now? I need to think. And so you don't realize that there needs to be a balance in your life between doing and being. The being is totally forgotten in our civilization. It's been just, for most humans, completely, they don't even know what being is. Now, being does not mean that necessarily you stop doing completely, although as you first experience being, it might be associated with meditation, it might be associated with sitting still for a moment, but being and doing can actually coexist together when you're not being mentally pulled away from the present moment. I can move from A to B and walk fast and be present with every step and enjoy the intense energy of moving my body from A to B, and I'm in the present moment.